On to race number 3 then, we go up in class markedly here as well, up to Class 3 and 1,800 metres. The trip for the third, headed by Bear Slam. David Ferraris again going to Jerry Chow. They teamed up on the weekend with Blastoise. A 2-time winner on the surface over the 1650. Right Choice takes the class drop as well. Naboo Star makes his all-weather debut. Elite Patch has won twice on the surface, but though we're 1,200, this is 1,800 metres. Clear Choice runner-up last time out behind Enfolding. Renalise probably rolled forward from barrier number 9. Brave King ran okay at Happy Valley the other week, close to a class drop, as is Dealmaker, who has won in Class 4 in the past over the 1650. So Right Choice, Clear Choice and Dealmaker, Tom, are the horses that have been up at Chung for the last month.
Yeah, and the speed, there's probably not a lot of competition here for Red Elise once he finds the front, as he was able to do so last time out at Happy Valley. He's yet to win on the all-weather surface from his 5 starts. He just had the one placing. He's ridden by Derek Long out of gate number 9. Peach Blossoms hasn't shown a lot in 2 runs so far. Elite Patch will probably be handy for Matthew Poon out of gate number 4. Bear Slam, Dealmaker might find it tough. He's first up since the end of December of last year. Right Choice dropping in grade there. Naboo Star will settle back with Brave King.
His horse has been downgraded. He's stepping up in trip to 1,800 metres and has an apprentice claim as well. So 3 eye catches there for Bear Slam, and he does move nicely enough in his work here. And Dave Ferraris and Jerry Chow have already teamed up this season. Elite Patch, you can see he's under a decent hold. His work's always good, this horse. When he did win his last race in the all-weather, it looked like he was just going to keep going on with it. He hasn't, but he has run a couple of placings, and his work has kept up to the mark. And Red Elise, he's generally an honest horse. He should be out in front, out of harm's way. So another one that's going nicely in his work, and he's pretty fit from his recent runs as well this season.
We'll have a look at Red Elise in a moment. We'll start off, though, with some turf form here. Naboo Star, who won 2 starts back, Tom. Didn't think this was a bad effort, even in defeat, finishing 4th last time out. And Brave King caught the eye a bit as well, staying on.
Yeah, so both of them on the backup from Happy Valley last week. And Naboo Star, well, he missed the start, and I thought he only travelled fairly. He loomed up here, and I thought he kept on okay. You can see Brave King making a little bit of ground there as well. He's got the blinkers coming off. He also missed the jump slightly as well, but made some ground. But plenty expected him to win last time out as well, Paul, Naboo Star.
Yeah, and it looks like the way he raced there, 1,800 metres, should be okay for him. He's coming onto the surface, but he does generally work well on it.
All right, Clear Choice, Paul. A good form, pretty solid. Elite Patches as well on this surface as well, but 1,800 metres Elite Patch?
Yeah, that was the query I had for Elite Patch. I didn't put him in the end. I just wondered about the 1,800. I definitely got Clear Choice, and though he's by Rebel Raider, this horse goes really well on the surface. He's very consistent on it. So I think he's one of the leading hopes, stepping up to 1,800.
Yeah, of course he's won over 1,650, but he's never tried 1,800 metres at Sha Tin on the all-weather, so he does try that this the first time round. Vincent Ho rides. He's had a recent trial up at Chung Fa as well, and wasn't too much pressure put on him. He was held together nicely at the line.
All right, More Than a Horse. I think he's a winner in waiting. He has tried the all-weather in the past. Hasn't always been sharpest out of the gates. No, this is 1,800 metres, but you still want to give yourself every chance, Tom.
Yeah, and he was slow and awkward out again last time out, and as a consequence again raced at the end. But look, he kept on okay. This race won by London Hall, who didn't go a bad race again at the weekend. Coming to the all-weather for the second time. Drawn well here, but whether he can take full advantage of that draw, Paul.
Yeah, that's a query, isn't it? He won't want to miss the start from 2, but the blinkers will come off, the shadow roll will come off, and the hood will go on. So they are playing around with the gear there, but he's just a little bit dodgy at the start for me, this horse.
All right, that's More Than the Horse. It's our really favourite, though, I think, at this stage. Red Elise, though, Paul, what about him? Map had him out in front. Good effort from the front, run down by Tashadelic last time, though.
Yeah, he's a very consistent horse, and look, he'll give you a good sight. There's no question whatsoever. He's got barrier number 9, so I think he will go forward and lead. There's no natural leader in this race. So unless Peach Blossoms wants to really push up on the inside, look, he'll run a race for you, that's all I can say. He's a horse that's very honest.
He's normally pretty honest, as Paul mentioned, close up there behind Tashadelic, who's come out and won a couple now, so he'll get his chance in a race like this.
All right, it looked pretty even, though. Paul, as I mentioned before, More Than a Horse favourite. What did you end up with?
Yeah, I ended up with the top one here, Bear Slam, just with the 3 things that I really like here. He's up to 1,800 metres, looks ideal by Miz and Mast. You get a nice run. He's downgraded and he's got the apprentice claim. So I'll take a chance with him. He's at 9.3, 3.1, so he's come up an each way price. Clear Choice is very consistent. Right Choice has only had 2 goes on the surface and run well on winning one of them. And Naboo Star in there for 4th, first time on the surface. 1, 5, 2 and 3.
Very similar numbers to Paul. I've gone with the horse at the top of the weights as well, the Bear Slam for David Ferraris at 9.3 and 3.1. Jerry Chow rides, takes the £10 off, has placed in, has only run a course and distance. So, look, I think he can do something here. He got back-to-back wins off 70 and 76. Here he is off 80 with £123. So, Bear Slam over number 3, Naboo Star. He'll give you a sight again. Clear choice. He's a horse that enjoys the all-weather at 8, Red Elise off the front. So, 1, 3, 5 and 8.
Actually left Bear Slam alone with this one. Big fan of Jerry Chow, but I think Naboo Star might be the way to go in this one. Good trial on the all-weather. I like him. Casper Found's Blake Shen off the inside. All right, that's the third event. First leg of the 6 up as well. Next up for us, race number 4. First leg of the Triple Trio.